Hi guys, in today's video I will be showing you how to build a Minecraft house in Minecraft. What's a Minecraft house in Minecraft? You get what I mean. And then this will be a step-by-step tutorial on how to build and decorate the houses. So it'll be worth it to finish the video. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So since we are getting ready to build a house, you can see I have made like a little construction area over here for the video. And yeah, a good thing to know when you're building like houses is that you also can, if you really want a really good house, you can make like things like these, like know where to place the blocks. So like area and width. So this would be the main area where the wood would be. This would be the part that you would see. Oh, and as you can see, I have a, pretty sure this is a 10 by 10. 1 second. Yeah, it's a 10 by 10. So, let's get our blocks for, so if you're in like an earlier version, you may not be able to, I mean, why am I even saying that? People who are, nobody's in older versions. But just for a little heads up. So we are gonna make 4 pillars just like these on these stone blocks. And this is going to be a little different house than you also might have seen. In this house, I'm going to add a little staircase here to get to the second floor, I think. Should I make it that way? I didn't script this video, so it may be a little different. Let me just... No, I think I'll make a regular house, actually. There's enough room to also add, like, something else for a second. So these... You can also pick any block time. It doesn't have to be oak wood. I'm just using this for this tutorial. And you don't have to fully go off what I am saying. You can just... This is more of like a weapons video just to give you some ideas, but I don't... You can if you like to, but usually it's more preferable to just build your own and have a little inspiration. So as you see, we have the door frame here, and now we will build up. This would be a time lapse. Okay, so now that we have our house done, well, we don't have the house done, example, but we have like the walls done. Now it's time to move on to the floor. I think a pattern could go well. Let's see, what do I want to use? For this video, I think I'll just not make a pattern. I will go into deeper house designing in later videos. This is also a series on how to build. So in the title below, you will see that this is episode 1 of the build series. So yeah, just make the floor just like that. Bang, bada boom, bada boom. I destroyed the gold block. Great. Now I am poor. So, now that we have the floor done, let's get the roof design done. Lots of people also like to say stairs could be the best, and they're not wrong. Stairs are usually like the main topic when you are doing house, like making a house. Generally, I think it's not that bad of an idea. So you can either like just build up. But to me, it's a little bit of a waste. Because if you just build up, when you can easily just simply like do this, it's a little bit of a waste of blocks, in my opinion. Because usually people will be building these in survival mode, so they would have more of an opportunity to just use the blocks that they have and then not go out tree mining forever. Because then that just takes forever. Trust me. I know I've gone through it. So, the only reason why we're getting light... wait, I'm pretty sure slabs let light through. But we need light indoors, obviously. So let's get the lanterns. Oh my god, I forgot they had added copper lanterns. Okay, so slabs cannot fit. That doesn't mean we can't use these corners right here. These will be excellent. But these are, well, lanterns. It's not too easy to get lanterns in survival mode. It is, but a lot of new people probably do not use those. So, for the main inspiration for this video, we can just put torches on the corners. Because torches are usually easier to make. Also, by that, you can make them different ways. You can just also, like, spam torches like this, but to be honest, that looks a little off. Like, we don't need that much light. If you like to, there's also not a bad touch to just add it like these, or you can add like a little table that also has a torch on it. Either way, it's always your design and not your design choices and not mine. So you can build it whatever the way you want. This is just like a tiny little inspiration video. So, let's get to the interior. So first, let me just clear this. Second, let's just... what should we add? Oh, maybe the essential things that you kind of need. Let's add a bed. That's gonna be any color, but if your favorite color, my favorite color in particular is light blue. But for the sake of the video, I will just use a red bed. I know that doesn't quite make a difference, but I mean, it's a tutorial, not an actual build. And if you want to make it a little fancy snazzy, you can add maybe like this. Maybe like them like in a corner like this. You can just step up, enjoy a bed. Or if you really like to, you can do something like this. If you want to, but I don't think a lot of people do that. So, wait, can I make a floating bed? And if this is a 2-player world, this is also a great idea for a bunk bed, so you can just like bunk bed. But this is not a bunk bed video. So if you want to do this, you can do that. If you just want plain, you can do that. Also, if you like 2 beds, hey, not a problem. Get 2 beds to 1 person's not even a problem. So then, you probably want to add some sort of like place. So like, let's add this, and this. This is how your setup will be. Usually, this is not how your setup is probably gonna actually be, but it's however you decide to use it. As you can see, the crafting table here, furnace there, and 2 chests here. one for each thing. Also, you can also just make a wall of chests if you really liked to, but genuinely to me, it does not look that good. This is a perfect design. And a good little survival tip. It's also good to get a smoker as well, because faster food, it can like help you heal faster. And also something, this needs more nature. That's why we add window. And obviously, if you actually have it, I have this fence around for decorating. So mobs can easily just walks into your house. You don't want that. At least I'm pretty sure you want that. And for survival mode, normal glass is pretty fine, but if you actually like the challenge, you can use plain glass. Plain glass is better in my opinion, but I believe that most people may just do this, and then you can do same over there. I need to get that done. Let me do that really quick. Let me just make sure these are even. They're even, yes. And if you want, you can like do this, or a good idea in my opinion, you can like just add windows all over here. Let me just demonstrate that and on how that would look. Let me just get rid of these windows because I, in my opinion, really like this. So you can just do like this. Just imagine this pattern all over here on each side, and it would look like that. I preferably like it, but you could also just have it on one side, and then the other side you can just have a window to see what is going on. Also, the doors have little peepholes, so you can just see what's going on outside there too. Now it's time for the decorating part. The interior decorating. So, you can place 2 trapdoors like this. Take a grass, and then just add whatever the heck you want. Let's add, what should we add? You know what? Let the bone meal decide. Oh, bone meal, what do you want on this? So, it's just grass. You can have grass or whatever you want. But I generally, in my opinion, would like maybe, if you're a girl, you maybe like this over here, or let's say you just want something else. You can add easily just flower. And then for decorating purposes, you can also just add it on here too. And you can also make a tiny little table over here. Just add 1 block, add a flower pot, take a sapling. You can put saplings in there. You can also put different types of flowers, but not all flowers. To me, I think we should use a poppy. I think that looks good. And then there's just space white here. Look at this space bee. Well, if you want, you can add like, what could you add? Maybe more storage, like this, or like this. Or maybe if you want to, and this is important, dig around 3 blocks deep because it's lava. Lava sets wood on fire. So you can easily just make a trash can for useless item. Why did I pick a jungle door out of all things? I just picked a weird one. Yeah, you can pick that, and then, well, yeah, that's just it. Anyway, yeah, it can be whatever the heck you want, or you can just leave it there. My opinion, I think we should just add like a slab over there, and like, I don't know, pretend like. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know if this is possible, but if it is, I think it would be cool. So yeah, you can just add like 2 flowers here or something, or just have 1 flower over there, and then maybe a window over here just for being able to see outside. It's whatever you want it to be. I am not making your choices. This is just inspiration. So now, I think some carpet would look nice in this house. You can make it whatever color you want, but typically it can just simply be white. You don't need to add too much, maybe just like this, or if you want to be realistic, you can maybe add some out here for like a welcome mat or something else. And I genuinely thought this was gonna turn it to no more bullet blocks. Wow. But yeah, that looks pretty nice. You can also put some like right beside your bed. And if you want to be experimental, maybe, I don't know, make some stairs out of them. If you like, it's not impossible. Just 1, 2, 3. And if you have a pet dog or cat, I'm going to build something for both. So let's just add, since it's an oak type, spruce wouldn't really match, and usually, oh wait, you can just use carpet here. Yeah, you can just use carpet for like a little cat tree. So you can just start making a cat tree, making a little obstacle course for your cat. I know it doesn't look the best, but I mean, it can be something. Or you can make right over here just a tiny little place for your dog to sleep or something. I think it looks pretty nice, but you can obviously, you may not like pets, so we can just remove it. So yeah, now you have the interior practically done. You can have whatever other stuff you can add, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Now we can go and touch some grass. Yeah. So, the roof here, kinda looking a little bad. When you like just go up here and see this, it just looks bald. Like it doesn't have any spice to it. So, maybe you can add like maybe some stairs to get up. So maybe you want to add a second floor, so you can just, 1 second, I have to stay in the lines of the fence. We don't quite need this window here. So say you want to have a second floor, you can just add some stairs just up here, and you use this. You don't have to make it useless. So, and then should we do that? Nah, maybe not. I think it would be fine just it being there. Either that, or we can use stairs. Stairs get you up faster. The only reason why I used slabs before is because slabs take less blocks. So you can just add like that to make a little structure there. And then you already have these, so might as well make a little better entry. And you can go up here. And to be realistic, add some fences so you don't just tip off. yeah, you can have a little space out. And if you don't want rain on here, you can just make pillars like this. Nope. Just pillars like this. Da 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 da. I don't know why slabs do that. I don't know why you can't just destroy it. And yeah, now you have a little watchtower. And if you don't want your house to catch on fire, you can just add a little pillar here and then add a lightning rod. I think it's pretty. I don't think the lightning rods are too necessary just because. But if you want, you can also possibly use them for decoration. Maybe like this if you want. Or maybe a good design is maybe use these and, I don't know, put a copper lantern on them. It's whatever you decide. And now we want the exterior to look even better than this. Also, generally, I think this could just use some of this. Just a little patch up. I think that looks fine. And so, we can take our idea from that we used indoors into the outdoors. So we go to the nature tab, we will grab our grass block, and let's grab a couple of flowers. Let's take a dandelion, this, why not? And if you want to be really cool, you can also just add flowers like this. Just like a row of flowers like this. But my personal liking is just bang, 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 bang. That's just my personal liking, but it doesn't have to be your liking also. You can make it whatever you want. Oh my god, I just destroyed it. So yeah, that's how it can work. Yeet. But for this video, I think we won't add the like glass trapdoor here because then it just does whatever the heck that was. So we can just do that and just make it like that. Then if you want, you can add a window here. But you don't really have to, so we can just cover that white up. Okay, so now let's just make it the same on this side. There, I got a nice little exterior. If you do want to put anything on these sides, you can. Like, maybe you like being a little gardening, so you can just add just some nice peaceful grass around the place. Just peaceful grass, peaceful grass, peaceful grass. And just have a tiny little garden on the outside if you like. That's in your opinion if you like so. I'ma just patch these up the way I kinda like them, so you can have a little more inspiration. But like if you like the doors like this, if you like, or say maybe uphill. Maybe you don't like sleeping indoors. You can also make a little party room up here. You can add a bed, or if you feel like it, maybe even a couch of some sort. And if you feel like mining a ton, you can add a jukebox to make this place feel a little more alive if you like. But that's obviously your opinion. So, with all that being said, that's the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, goodbye. I'll see you in the next tutorial.